All right, you know what that sound means, folks. It is basketball. Good evening and welcome to Governor Mifflin Intermediate School just outside of Reading, Pennsylvania, and the site of the second round of the PIAA State Class AA Boys Basketball Tournament. And we're down to Sweet 16, the winner moving on to the quarterfinals versus the winner of the Holy Cross, and that Holy Cross team 24-5 against Delaware Valley Charter 10-15. That game is being played elsewhere tonight at just about 10-15 minutes from now. Tonight we have the matchup between your Squires of Delone Catholic, the number one seed from District 3, coming in at 18-8, and the 17-9 Generals from Constitution High School, the third seed from District 12. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Hanover Clothing Company. Gentlemen, when was the last time you got a high-end suit for $199? Get over there and see our friend Dave Dobbs right now, and for a limited time, you can also get a shirt and tie as well. For 90 years now, Hanover Clothing Company has been fitting the best-dressed men in Hanover. Stop in and see Dave at Hanover Clothing today on Carlisle Street in downtown Hanover, 717-632-3323, and see him on the web, www.hanoverclothing.com. Also by Miller Brown Ohm & Associates. Get your tax advice from people who understand tax law, as well as the communities they serve. MBOA's staff and associates understand their customers and serve them with the highest ethical standards. Take time now to get to know the people who you do business with. Miller Brown Ohm & Associates, 335 Main Street in McSherrystown, 717-637-1500. Finally, by Bay City Restaurant and Seafood Company, located in Hanover, Pennsylvania. It's a family-owned restaurant. It serves the finest quality USDA hand-cut steaks and the area's freshest seafood selection of seafood. Their large menu gives their customers a variety of choices, as well as delicious pastas, sizzling steaks, juicy prime rib, chicken, and, of course, seafood. Broiled fresh fish, steamed oysters and clams, homemade backfin crab cakes, scallops, mouth-watering crab legs, butter-drenched lobster, and much, much, much more. From York to Harrisburg, Lancaster to Gettysburg, and everywhere in between, Bay City is worth the drive for a great night out. Bay City Restaurant, 110 Eisenhower Drive in Hanover, Pennsylvania. www.baycity.com. Again, thanks for joining us on DCBN, the Delone Catholic Broadcast Network. I'm Dan Colgan. Hey, the 17-9 Generals from Constitution High School come into this game by virtue of their 66-28 shellacking of Notre Dame of Green Pond at William Allen High School in Allentown on Saturday night. The Generals inflicted a powerful half-court trapping defense, very, very similar to the one that Delone Catholic uses, and they completely stifled the Crusaders with their speed. Constitution came out strong, building a 15-3 lead well into the first quarter. The Crusaders could only muster a free throw in the first 7 minutes of the game. The Crusaders weathered that storm, though, and got rolling a bit here, and got the lead down to 12 in the second quarter. But enter Kamar Williams, Constitution's 5'10 sophomore guard. He caught fire. In the span of 2 minutes, Williams put 6 of his 19 points in to up that lead to 25-9. In the second half, things just got worse for the Crusaders as the Generals opened up a 44-12 canyon. The hole was 26-12 before the suffocating defense of the Generals held the Crusaders scoreless for all but 2 minutes left in the third quarter. For the game, Williams was automatic from the field, shooting 8 of 10, while also got both of his three-point attempts. To add insult to injury, Williams was perfect, 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. As a team, the Generals shot 58% from the field and 50% from beyond the arc, 50% from three-point range. Ahmad Gilbert and Floyd Preto both contributed 11 points for the Generals. Delone Catholic, of course, they're coming off their 63-47 win over the Hornets of Wellsboro area at Northern High School on Saturday. DCBN viewers watched as Delone's Brett Smith fired out quickly, scoring 8 points, helping the Squires build a 16-2 lead in the first quarter. The Squires were in control of the game virtually from the start, and they didn't allow a lead to get below 9 points as Brett dropped a total of 20 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. In that initial quarter, the Squires forced 7 Wellsboro turnovers. Smith, in addition to helping to pad the lead, had the duty of guarding Wellsboro's leading scorer, Jordan Jackson. Jordan Jackson averaged 14 to 16 points a game. He held him to 2 points all day, and those came from the foul line. Jackson fell well below that average of 14 points, but Brillon Prowl led the Hornets with 14 on his own. Normally, the play of Smith would be good enough for a coach to be happy about, but Delone the scoring didn't stop there. Devin Moore had a breakout game as well, shooting just 1 point short of Brett Smith at 19. Together, the duo accounted for more than half of Delone Catholic's 63 points. And even with those two scoring blasts, it was really a team win. From the defensive side of the ball, it came from all of the Squires. Almost from the start, it was pretty evident that the Hornets were overmatched, and the quickness of Delone Catholic in that starting rotation just overwhelmed them. Tonight's game, well, those who haven't watched the Squires much this year have them as a huge underdog against the lightning speed of Constitution, but I think people are just going to be surprised here tonight. I just have a feeling. The Squires, we can credit Coach Dooley for arranging games against stronger opponents throughout the season. Berks Catholic, Calvert Hall, Maria Goretti, all those games in which the Squires have performed well against quick teams. They've thoroughly been prepared, this group, for just such a game tonight. How the Squires react to what could be a mirror image of themselves is yet to be seen, but it's a little bit short-sighted for those people that to count the Squires out in the game that is relying on quickness to do well. We are going to take our first break of the evening, and we will be right back. Stay with us.
If you're looking for a blend of personal service and expertise, Miller Brown Ohm & Associates should be your first stop. Offering a broad range of services, MBOA serves business owners, executives, and independent professionals alike. Their service encompasses nearly every aspect of professional life, and their business's reputation reflects the high standards they demand of themselves. Miller Brown Ohm & Associates, Certified Public Accountants, 335 Main Street, McSherrystown, 717-637-1500.
Do you want to find a men's store that makes your shopping experience easy? At Hanover Clothing Company, we have it all. From traditional to trendy, you'll find the perfect men's apparel. Our friendly staff will find exactly what you need. For over 82 years, we've had affordable prices on all of our clothing, including pants, suits, ties, and more. We also have big and tall sizes in every department and made-to-measure suits. Come in today to Hanover Clothing or visit us on the web at www.hanoverclothing.com. Hanover Clothing Company, 42 Carlisle Street, Hanover.
Bay City Restaurant in Hanover is celebrating 50 years in business. Come out and celebrate with us and have fun, plus enjoy great food. Our quality food truly sets us apart with sizzling hand-cut steaks, fresh seafood selections, delicious pasta, and so much more. Plus, with 20 dinner entrees under $15, it's an affordable night out. Don't miss the excitement at Bay City Restaurant as we celebrate 50 years. Bay City Restaurant, it's more than a restaurant, it's a night out.
All right, sorry for the delay. We are back here at Governor Mifflin Intermediate School. We're playing at an intermediate school here tonight, Chad. Chad shows up here tonight, and we put him in a corner. All right, this is the point in time in the pregame show where we talk about the things that are going on around at Delone Catholic. Well, first of all, I want to mention to you, I rarely go back and watch games, but I did go back and watch last night's game, and we do want to apologize for the audio the way it was last night. It was extremely loud, and we apologize for that. Unfortunately, we have no way of knowing how it's coming across to you from the position of broadcasting. We check it on Ustream, but we just can't see or can't hear what you hear. And I understand that the program, the sponsorship spots were a little lower. So we apologize, and I cannot, to be honest right now, tell you if that's been rectified. We had made some stops or some alterations here tonight. So hopefully maybe I'm not coming across and blaring into your ear tonight. So if you do, just kind of turn it down a little bit, and we'll try not to annoy you as the process goes on. But anyway, this is what's going on at Delone Catholic. Last night we mentioned it. The Delone Catholic Board of Directors invites students, parents, alumni, and friends to share their opinions as they perform their regular review of the strategic planning of Delone Catholic High School. Now, if you're not sure what a strategic plan is, if you're not in business, just to give you a little bit of an idea, I mean, it basically is, how do we run this school? What can we do better? What have we done that maybe we can improve on? And they're asking for your feedback on what you think they can do to make Delone Catholic a better institution. It's a fine one. It's a great institution. But you know what? We always like to hear from people that are affected. And those stakeholders are asked to go fill out a short questionnaire. It won't take you very long. I think it's maybe 5 pages when I looked at it. But, they ask you to take some time and share your opinions. And that's available at the Delone Catholic website, www.delonecatholic.org. Want to join the faculty, family, and friends Relay for Life team for another year of celebrating those who have survived cancer, remembering those who have not, and fighting back against the disease that affects so many. Plan to attend our Cash Bingo, the Relay for Life Cash Bingo on Sunday, April the 7th. Doors open at 12 p.m., and bingo starts at 2. There'll be speed bingo, door prizes, etc. So put that on your calendar now and get out to Delone Catholic. Of course, Delone Spring Musical's coming up this weekend. It is coming to the old gym stage this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday and Saturday, the curtain goes up at 7 o'clock for Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella. We got a little bit of a sneak preview of that at the annual slop dinner, of those of you who had attended. But it looks like it's going to be a really nice show. Sunday, the curtain call is 2 p.m., so your tickets are $5 for adults, $3 for students, and if you bring your student ID, Delone Catholic students, you'll get in free. We'd like to thank everybody who came out to support the Hanover Relay for Life team's event at Chili's the past 2 nights. Sources at Chili's tell me that it was a huge turnout, and most likely one of the top 2 that they have seen at Chili's so far since they've been doing it. So congratulations to the entire Relay for Life team for putting together a great fundraiser, and more importantly, to the Hanover area for adding your support to the fight against cancer. Last but certainly not least, we want to bring your attention to another effort underway in the area. Gifts for the Heart for Downs is an organization that raises funds to assist in granting wishes for children with Down syndrome. Tammy Brill is a member of Delone Catholic High School's class of 1987, and her daughter Kaylee are collecting shoes of any size, shape, condition in an effort to not only raise money, but also to bring awareness to the cause. I've lost my place here, but to the cause of Down syndrome. Town M Video in McSherrystown is attempting to help Kaylee and Tammy in their efforts, and we invite you to bring your shoes, no matter what condition, size, or otherwise, to Town M Video. And we will make arrangements to get those to Tammy. Town M Video is located in McSherrystown at 355 Ridge Avenue. You can also donate those shoes directly to Tammy at 315 Oxford Road in New Oxford. If you have any questions and you want to find out if you can help, give Tammy a call at 717-521-9656, or you can get in contact with us at Town M Video, 717-632-8274. Of course, we'll do the best we can to answer any specific questions. We're going to take our second break. We're about 7 minutes from the introductions. We'll be right back here on DCBN.
If you're looking for a blend of personal service and expertise, Miller Brown Ohm & Associates should be your first stop. Offering a broad range of services, MBOA serves business owners, executives, and independent professionals alike. Their service encompasses nearly every aspect of professional life, and their business's reputation reflects the high standards they demand of themselves. Miller Brown Ohm & Associates Certified Public Accountants, 335 Main Street, McSherrystown, 717-637-1500.
All right, we are back at Governor Mifflin High School, and before we go on with anything else, something very, very historic happened today. If you haven't been near a television, Viva la Papa. We have a Pope. Okay, long live the Pope. It was Cardinal Jorge Maria Bergoglio, and he took the name of Pope Francis I. He is a 76-year-old Jesuit cardinal. He is from Buenos Aires, Argentina, and he just happens to be the first Pope of the Americas. He's from South America, and we welcome him. It's a wonderful, wonderful day for the Catholic Church to have a new leader. We've been waiting for this, obviously, since February 28th, and they didn't waste any time getting it done. One day of conclave, and we have a Pope. So we congratulate the Pope, and we pray for him and for his success in his pontificate. All right, so we are back here now and talking about keys to the game. Delone Catholic has to keep the tempo up in this game. Okay, they have to keep it under control. It's going to be a fast tempo. There's no doubt about it. They have to limit unforced turnovers. The Constitution is going to get turnovers based solely on the speed and the style of play that they run. But Delone cannot give them extra possessions. They have to be. They must have good scoring nights from players other than Brett Smith. Although Brett Smith has got to play well as well. That's an obvious point. Jake Wiles will also need to pick his spots. But when he has the open look, he's got to take it. He can't hesitate. The Generals are going to be much quicker than what the Squires have faced. Unlike Wellsboro, Constitution's going to be able to recover and get across the court for those cross-court passes and defend that three-point shot. So they're going to have to be ready and get that look and take the shot. For Constitution, they're going to need a balanced scoring attack. Delone Catholic's defense has proven it's capable of shutting down a team like this. Multiple threats this season. And it's important that the Generals have the ability to call on others should Smith and company be successful in suppressing Kemar Williams and Floyd Preto. So definitely going to be what I expect to be a fast-paced, very free-for-all kind of game here tonight, and that's one thing that Delone does not want to get into a back and forth with Constitution. They want to play their own style of basketball, going for the trap, get the steals, but most importantly, they cannot give up easy buckets. They cannot give up turnovers. My guess is it's going to be a really close back and forth game as long as the Squires can continue to play the defense they've shown against Trinity and Wellsboro. This is going to be a battle. So we're going to take our last break here before the starting lineups. We will be right back. Stay with us.
Bay City Restaurant in Hanover is celebrating 50 years in business. Come out and celebrate with us and have fun, plus enjoy great food. Our quality food truly sets us apart with sizzling hand-cut steaks, fresh seafood selections, delicious pasta, and so much more. Plus, with 20 dinner entrees under $15, it's an affordable night out. Don't miss the excitement at Bay City Restaurant as we celebrate 50 years. Bay City Restaurant, it's more than a restaurant, it's a night out.
Do you want to find a men's store that makes your shopping experience easy? At Hanover Clothing Company, we have it all. From traditional to trendy, you'll find the perfect men's apparel. Our friendly staff will find exactly what you need. For over 82 years, we've had affordable prices on all of our clothing, including pants, suits, ties, and more. We also have big and tall sizes in every department and made-to-measure suits. Come in today to Hanover Clothing or visit us on the web at www.hanoverclothing.com. Hanover Clothing Company, 42 Carlisle Street, Hanover.
If you're looking for a blend of personal service and expertise, Miller Brown Ohm & Associates should be your first stop. Offering a broad range of services, MBOA serves business owners, executives, and independent professionals alike. Their service encompasses nearly every aspect of professional life, and their business's reputation reflects the high standards they demand of themselves. Miller Brown Ohm & Associates Certified Public Accountants, 335 Main Street, McSherrystown, 717-637-1500.
All right, welcome back to Governor Mifflin Intermediate School. We got Celebrity Watch here. There's Sierra Morse in from Duke to watch her brother play tonight. So we welcome her back home. Glad to see she's safe and sound. Hey, we want to take a moment right now here to congratulate the Delone Catholic girls basketball team on a tremendous season. You know, those who joined us last night in Coatesville, they saw the season come to a disappointing end for the Squirettes as they fell to St. Basil 47-40. But I think every one of the girls will tell you that they played that game. It was just a team, from the start. 6 for 15 from the line, folks. That should say it all right there. The takeaway, you take away Allie Shipley's 4 of 4 from the line, perfect from the line, and that percentage drops to a paltry 18%. The stats for missed layups, second and third shots were just dismal. It was not a good game for the girls, but you don't want to take away anything from the success of these girls this year. They did a tremendous job. We're going to miss these seniors. They are a very good group of girls, and we enjoyed watching them and following them out throughout this season. All right, we are about 46 seconds here from the starting lineups, and we'll wait in here and wait for our PA announcer. Another celebrity down there, Mr. Dave Casino. He is now Director of Officials for the PIAA. Little personal note, Dave refereed the very first game I ever played as a 5th grader back at Annunciation Grade School in McSherrystown. I think he fouled me out, so. All right, here's the starting lineups for the Generals. Number 1, Kemar Williams. He is a 6'10 senior guard. Number 10 is Akeem King. He's a 5'10 sophomore guard. Number 11 is Floyd Preto. He's a 6-foot junior guard. Number 24 is Ahmed Gilbert, a 6'6 sophomore small forward. And finally, number 34, Raheem Liggins, a 6'5 junior power forward. He's a big body inside. Delone Catholic will have their 5 familiar starters, as we have for most of this season. Number 3 is our quarterback. He is the field general for the Squires, and it's Brett Smith, number 3. Number 5, we mentioned his sister earlier, as Devin Moore. Number 11, Jake Wiles. Big games for Jake the last two outings. Number 15 is Andrew Austin. He'll play that power forward kind of position. And number 32, we don't really have a center, but that's the gentleman there, Tanner Orndorff. And we are going to start play right away. This is the second game. This is the first for DCBN to have the second game of a night, so we don't have a national anthem. We're going to get right into basketball. We'll have a trivia question for you at halftime, so stay tuned if you'd like to win tickets to Regal Theaters, 2 movie tickets to Regal Theaters tonight. And we got 3 officials for tonight's game, as we have for most of the PIAA. I'm sorry, for all of PIAA, but most of the district as well. Delone Catholic is considerably undersized here against the Generals. Liggins and number 24, Gilbert, tower pretty much about I wouldn't say a head taller than Andrew. Andrew's probably right close to him. But we'll see. Squire's going to, like I said before, Squire's going to have to keep this tempo under control in their favor. Tip-off is going to be jumped again. Okay, they say that the Generals took possession, so the Squires will have the ball out of bounds. It's inbounds to Brett Smith. Gets it to Devin Moore. Devin's got first 2 points of the game. Nice pass there from Brett Smith. Devin corralled that in, got it in quickly. Kemar Williams will bring it up, play the point guard for the Generals. King has it on the wing. Now back to Williams. Williams down the corner. Way over top there to number 10. King takes the 3, and it's going to be nowhere close. Rebound by Devin Moore. Outs to Brett Smith. Down to Tanner. Tanner gives it into Austin. Austin takes it up. Missed, but Tanner's in there fighting for it. It's on the floor. Rebounded by Williams. 24, Hakeem Gilbert misses everything, and it's a fight for the rebound. Jump ball. That'll stay with the Generals. Hakeem King gets in there after that ball. Good follow on the shot. Preto inbounds the ball for the General. King has it. Gives it back to him. And playing back and forth ball there. Looks like he's going to take the shot. Preto has it. Gives it to King. Now it's over there to Williams. Williams hands it off. Gilbert. Now down to the corner, and that shot's off. Rebound by Gilbert. Gilbert takes it up and rolls around and goes down. Ahmad Gilbert, his first 2 points of the game. Man-to-man now all over the court to start the game. It's a man-to-man for the Generals. Tanner Orndorff gives it up. Andrew Austin. Now to Moore. Moore drives. And we're going to have a jump ball, and that's going to remain with the Squires. Ball's out of bounds, knocked out by the Generals. Brett Smith will inbounds. Good defense by the Generals in that inbounds. They go way out to Tanner Orndorff. Smith's got it. He drives the lane. Pulls up. Scores. 2 points now for Brett Smith. 2 for Devin Moore. 4-2. Put the scoreboard up, Dan. How about that? What do you think, huh? Where was Jad at with that one, huh? I got nothing to do. All right, that's Williams with the ball. And then we can flip it over to number 11. Prito for 3. Jake Wiles kicks it out to Austin. Austin back to Smith. He takes the 3 from way outside. Nice shot by Brett Smith. Gilbert gets it into number 34, Liggins. Liggins back to Gilbert. Kimar Williams for 3, and that's going to bounce up and rebounded by Jake Wiles. Out to Tanner Orndorff. Squires come in transition. Moore with it in the corner. Squires in a spread offense. Moore drives, 34, blocks it, Liggins. Liggins blocks it right out of his hands. Prito misses the first one, gets his rebound, and puts it right back in. Gets it into Tanner Orndorff. They broke that press pretty quickly. Andrew Austin blocked by Liggins. Tie score here, 4:54 to go in the first quarter. Both teams seems like they're feeling each other out here now. Getting a feel for what kind of offense they're going to go through. Way out to Tanner Orndorff. Jake Wiles gets it into Austin. Austin back to Brett. Brett's driving the lane. And a foul called, and it's a blocking foul. He'll shoot 2. Foul is on number 10, Akeem King. His first, the team's first. That one's short. And Brett misses the second of 2. So 0 for 0 from the line for Brett Smith. Williams with the ball. Gets it into Loggins. Loggins back to Williams. Prito down to King. King now back to Prito. Gilbert, excuse me. Williams with the ball. Squires doing a nice job keeping it out. There goes Williams. Prito, excuse me. He misses the ball. Squires 5-on-4. They got numbers. Jake Wiles for 3. That's short of everything. Rebounded by Loggins. He gets it out. It's Prito bouncing back and forth, back and forth. Brett Smith single-handedly stopped that shot from going up. And you see Brett trying to encourage his teammates there, the leader that he is. I know in talking to a lot of these guys, they're not ready for this season to end, so you're going to give it everything they've got. And Prito puts his first foul shot in. 6 points now for Floyd Prito. And the second of 2. He's got 7 of the 9 so far. Kind of come to the ball, Jake. Sorry, didn't mean to coach out loud. That's something the Squires have got to do. They do much. They've done it better all through as the season went on, but there goes Tanner. Tanner Orndorff bounces it up off the backside and goes in. Tanner has his first 2 points of the game. Tied up 9-9. Squires now go into their 1-3-1. This is where the trapping comes into play. King gets it out. It's Williams to King again. To 24, Gilbert. He scores. Gilbert has 4 now. And that ball's out of bounds off of Akeem King. Squires will keep the ball. And the referees are going to talk about where the placement of the ball goes out. Tanner gets the inbounds pass from Smith, and Smith will bring it up. Got a holding foul. The foul was on Akeem King, his second, the team's second. Squires with the ball now under their own basket. Smith comes out and gets it, gives it to Jake Wiles. Devin Moore for three. Banks it in. 5 for Devin here early in the game. Squires with a 1-point lead, 2:49 and counting. Here comes the trap. Nicely done. Got to get it out by King. In and out, in and out. There's a drop down inside to Liggins. Liggins put it in. Man-to-man all over the court. They're picking him up wherever they get him. Brett Smith tries to break free of his man. Devin Moore has it on the floor, and it's stolen. And up to number 1, Williams. He puts it in. That's his first 2 points of the game. 15-12, 3-point difference now. Wiles with the ball on the wing. Looks for Devin Moore. Gets it in. And there's going to be a turnover. It's a traveling call. Generals will take over. And Devin Altland's checking into the game. As is number 12, Hanif Vaughn. Has a shot from 3 points. It's off the rim. Liggins had a chance at it, but tipped it away. Squires kind of gave up on it. King takes the shot. That's off the rim. And rebounded by Credo. Down to 1:30 to go, first period. 3-point lead for the Generals. Credo gets it back. He looks to drive. Kicks it to Liggins. Liggins puts it in. 4 points for Raheem Liggins. It's a 5-point game now, under a minute to go in the first quarter. Jake Wiles with the ball on the right wing, gets it to Devin Moore. Devin looks to drive. It's tipped away. He nicely gets it back and drives and puts it in. And we're going to have a foul call. And that foul's going to be on number 10, Akeem King. If it is, it's his third. It is on number 10. Akeem King has picked up his third foul here in the first quarter. So he'll sit down. Number 12, Vaughn, comes in to replace him. And Devin Moore will go to the line and shoot one to finish the possible 3-point play. And that ball rattles in and out. Rebounded by Gilbert. Prito will bring the ball up. Squires now in a matchup. Coach yelling from the sideline, see the ball, and that's exactly right. Should have been a steal there by the Squires. 20 seconds left. Playing for one shot. Prito with the ball. Gives it to Gilbert. Gilbert pulls it out. Now down to 10. Tanner Orndorff playing defense on him. Williams with the ball. He takes Smith. And we're going to have a blocking foul on Brett Smith. That'll be Brett's first foul. That's the team's first. Check that. That's the team's second. In comes Devin Altland. He'll take Smith's place. It's his second. That's why I missed the first one. Ball. See, got to see the ball, Tanner. And there's the shot, and it's off. At the end of the first quarter, Constitution Generals have a 3-point lead over the Squires, 17-14. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back on DCBN.
Do you want to find a men's store that makes your shopping experience easy? At Hanover Clothing Company, we have it all. From traditional to trendy, you'll find the perfect men's apparel. Our friendly staff will find exactly what you need. For over 82 years, we've had affordable prices on all of our clothing, including pants, suits, ties, and more. We also have big and tall sizes in every department and made-to-measure suits. Come in today to Hanover Clothing or visit us on the web at www.hanoverclothing.com. Hanover Clothing Company, 42 Carlisle Street, Hanover.
All right, back at Governor Mifflin High School, Governor Mifflin Intermediate School. We're going down a class here. You can't go down further than that, can you? That's middle school, 5th and 6th grade, right? All right, so we're back, and it's the beginning of the second period. Delone Catholic has Brett Smith with 5 points. Devin Moore leads the Squires with 7. Tanner Orndorff with 2. Kimara Williams with 2. Floyd Preto with 7 leading their team. And Gilbert has 4, and Liggins has 4. Big story right now, that Akeem King with 3 fouls. Brett Smith with 2. Generals have the ball to start the second period. Again, we want to welcome everyone from Constitution High School listening on DCBN tonight as well. Nice into Liggins. Liggins, we're going to have a foul call, but Liggins lost control of the ball going up. It's going to be on number 15, Andrew Austin. It's Andrew's first foul. Be the team's third. And Raheem puts that first one in. It's his 5th point of the game so far. And that's off the front of the rim. Tipped away by number 12, Vaughn. And nice play there by Williams to go around the basket and put it in. We got a timeout on the floor. And Delone Catholic's going to take a timeout. It is a 30-second timeout. Again, we want to thank Hanover Clothing Company, Miller Brown and Associates, as well as Bay City. We also want to thank Parcel Plus in the Clearview Shopping Center. Am I wrong? Am I right? Value City Shopping Center. That's the one. Value City Shopping Center. Eric Benner has been a great supporter of the DCBN this year, so we thank him for his support as well as all of our other sponsors, which we'll talk about throughout the evening. Tanner Orndorff has the ball, and that's going to be a quick foul on number 11. Preto will be his first. It's the 4th team foul for the Constitution Generals. Tanner Orndorff has it in the middle, gives it to Devin Moore. Devin turns, sweeps and brings it up. He's guarded by number 24, Gilbert. And 12, Vaughn comes up on Smith, but he's going to draw the foul. Smith does a good job of keeping his body in check. Now, in and out goes Billy Kilkelly. I didn't even see him go in. So Anif Vaughn has his first foul. Smith cuts, they give it out to Jake Wiles. Jake's got it. He's guarded by Williams. He pulls up over top of him and scores. Jake Wiles with his first 2 points of the game. Williams pulls up from the foul line. That's off. Rebound. Vaughn. Vaughn's got it. He's guarded by Jake Wiles. Bounce pass underneath is missed. Rebound stolen away by Jake Wiles. Tanner Orndorff brings it up for the Squires. He's not picked up, kicks it out. That's Andrew Austin. Over to Devin Moore, who pulls up for the 3. Off the rim. Rebound strongly in there by Ahmad Gilbert. He gets it up fast. And a blocking foul. Nice transition there by the Generals. Floyd Preto will go to the line. He'll shoot. Call was on Devin Moore, number 5. It's his first foul, the team's 5th. So a 2-shot foul. First one goes down. Preto now with 8 points so far. Make that, nope, in and out. Rebound, Tanner Orndorff. Sneaky Vaughn up there real quick trying to tap the ball away. 21-16 is your score. Delone definitely wants to keep this within 5 or 6 points. Backdoor cut there. Missed. Austin. Bounce pass to Tanner Orndorff. Tanner, I can't believe he even got through that. Slippery rack right around the corner there. Going to have a foul on number 24. Gilbert has his first foul of the game. Checking in the game for the Generals is Chad Andrews, number 5. And he'll replace Liggins, number 34. Devin Moore gets it from at the top of the key in the backcourt. Gives it to Jake Wiles. Jake gives it to Smith. Smith looks like to drive. He does around the big body there in the middle. And it's a miss. Rebound. It's outlet real quick. Up the court it goes. Number 11 is going to take the shot. Prito for 3. A miss. And there's going to be another quick foul on number 12, Vaughn. That's going to be his second foul real quick. So you've got now King, number 10, with 3. Prito with 1, Vaughn with 2, and Gilbert with 1. So that's the 7th foul. Squires will go now for the rest of the quarter at 1-1. Number 3, Lincoln Capuyu comes in for the Generals. Capuyu is a 5'9" junior guard. And Tanner Orndorff puts that first one in. Tanner's third point of the game. 1 field goal, 1 foul shot. That one's off. Tanner Orndorff does a nice, Austin does a nice job tipping it out. Jake Wells sets himself, and a little long on that one. Rebounded by number 5, Andrews. He gets it out. Prito with it in the left side. Gives it up to Williams. Andrews looking for a foul underneath the basket. There's a lot of fouling going on. No calls being made. And that was Williams putting 2 points down. 23-17. Capuyu on Smith now. It's Jake Wiles. Spin move. Jake takes it up strong, and we're going to have a foul. See who they called that on. It is on number 1, Kemar Williams. That's his first. Be 1-1 for Jake Wiles. Can't say the Squires has played poorly to this point, but they have been a step behind the Generals in a lot of cases underneath the basket. Jake puts the first one in. Gives him 3 points for the game, all of it coming in the second quarter now. Another one added in there. The 23-19 is your score. Sorry, I know you can see that in the corner now, but kids kind of get in the habit of doing it. Little push off there by Williams. No call. Number 24, Gilbert shoots and he scores. That's a 2. 6 points for Ahmed Gilbert. 25-19. Brett, nice pass to Andrew Austin. Andrew took a couple steps, but they didn't call it. Nice shot there, though. Puts it down. It's Andrew's first 2 points of the game. Nice pass inside to number 5, Andrews. And there's going to be a foul on the floor. 2 guys hitting the floor. Jake Wiles and Andrews took a spill there together. Foul is going to be on Jake Wiles, his first. It's team's 5th foul for Delone. And Andrews puts the first one down. His first point of the game. That shot rattled around or rolled around the wrong way there. That spin was a little off. Rebounded by Andrew Alston. Tanner Orndorff brings it up in transition. Get it over to Jake Wiles here in the left wing. Down goes number 3, Capayu. Moore pulls up from the elbow. Misses, but Jake Wiles is there, and he misses. That's what we talked about in pregame. They got to make those little ones. Look like a little bit of a step there on number 11, Prito, but shot from way outside, and that's going to bounce around and go out of bounds. So the Squires down by 5. Chance now to get that lead below 5. It's been a while since early on. Orndorff gets it up quickly to Smith. And Andrew Austin for 2. Nice transition offense there for the Squires. Three-point game. Kick it out. That's number 3, Capayu. He gives it back to Floyd Prito. And he'll pull it out. Give it to Williams. Williams pushes off. He'll pull up from about 15. Misses everything. Rebound, Tanner Orndorff. Tanner brings it up. Kicks it out to Wiles. And stripped away for a second. Tanner Orndorff powers it up to the basket. And number 5 wants to question the call, Chad Andrews, but no given there with the referee. So that's Chad's first foul of the game. Shooting 2 shots. Tanner misses the first one. Checking back in the game is Raheem Liggins and number 12, Vaughn. They'll check in for Williams and Andrews. These 5 players have played 95% of the first 2 quarters of the game. Second one goes in. Tanner now with 4 points for the game. Under 3 minutes to play in the first half. We got a 2-point possession, 2-point difference. Prito with the ball. Gives it over to Vaughn. Vaughn passes it in to number 24, Gilbert for 2. 8 points now for Ahmad Gilbert. Squires come up quickly in transition. Down 4. Austin takes a shot, and that's off the rim. Rebounded by Floyd Prito. He comes in transition. And that ball hits the backboard. Jake Wiles gobbles it up. Gives it up to Smith. Bullet dodge there for the Squires. Devin Moore for 3. That's off. And we're going to have a holding call on Tanner Orndorff. It's Tanner's first foul of the game. Kamar Williams will re-enter the game. And Capayu will take a rest. Williams with the ball now. They give it right back to him. A lot of quick back and forth passing there by the Generals. And that looked like a walk, no call. Shots up. Liggins over the back. Kicks it out. Williams takes the shot. He misses. Rebounded by Vaughn. Ball's on the floor. Nice job there by Moore to take control of the basketball. He puts it down. 7 points for Devin Moore. Squires are now down to a 3-point deficit with 1:22 to go and counting, second period. Gilbert takes the shot and foul. He is fouled. He'll shoot 2. Andrew Austin picks up his second foul. Lincoln Capuyu will enter the game, getting ready to check in. Gilbert puts the first one down. Second one goes just the same way. 10 points now for Ahmad Gilbert. Scores up to 4 points lead for the Generals. Orndorff gives it back to Jake Wiles. Finds Smith in the middle. He'll bring it up. And Andrew Austin takes the three, rebounded by Tanner Orndorff, and he's practically mugged. Nice transition basket there by Prito, though. Smith tries to dump it off to Tanner Orndorff. It's going to go out of bounds off the Squires. 41 seconds to go here in the first half. 32-26. Trying to get the ball into Liggins. Williams back and forth with Prito, and they're going to pull it out and look for the last shot. Timeout, Generals. Constitution will take a full timeout, so we will take a break right with them. Stay with us here the last 14 seconds of the half.
Do you want to find a men's store that makes your shopping experience easy? At Hanover Clothing Company, we have it all. From traditional to trendy, you'll find the perfect men's apparel. Our friendly staff will find exactly what you need. For over 82 years, we've had affordable prices on all of our clothing, including pants, suits, ties, and more. We also have big and tall sizes in every department and made-to-measure suits. Come in today to Hanover Clothing or visit us on the web at www.hanoverclothing.com. Hanover Clothing Company, 42 Carlisle Street, Hanover.
All right, back at Governor Mifflin, Delone Catholic 26, the Constitution Generals 32. It's a 6-point game. Again, the winner of this game takes on the winner of Holy Cross and Delaware Valley Charter. That game's going on now at a different site. The loser, of course, goes home for the season. Williams guarded by Smith. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. They give the ball up to Prito. Prito looks to drive, kicks it back to Williams. And that's going to be nowhere close. Rebounded by Devin Moore, and that's the half. At halftime, Constitution 32, Delone Catholic 26. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Bay City Restaurant in Hanover is celebrating 50 years in business. Come out and celebrate with us and have fun, plus enjoy great food. Our quality food truly sets us apart with sizzling hand-cut steaks, fresh seafood selections, delicious pasta, and so much more. Plus, with 20 dinner entrees under $15, it's an affordable night out. Don't miss the excitement at Bay City Restaurant as we celebrate 50 years. Bay City Restaurant, it's more than a restaurant, it's a night out.
If you're looking for a blend of personal service and expertise, Miller Brown Ohm & Associates should be your first stop. Offering a broad range of services, MBOA serves business owners, executives, and independent professionals alike. Their service encompasses nearly every aspect of professional life, and their business's reputation reflects the high standards they demand of themselves. Miller Brown Ohm & Associates Certified Public Accountants, 335 Main Street, McSherrystown, 717-637-1500.
Do you want to find a men's store that makes your shopping experience easy? At Hanover Clothing Company, we have it all. From traditional to trendy, you'll find the perfect men's apparel. Our friendly staff will find exactly what you need. For over 82 years, we've had affordable prices on all of our clothing, including pants, suits, ties, and more. We also have big and tall sizes in every department and made-to-measure suits. Come in today to Hanover Clothing or visit us on the web at www.hanoverclothing.com. Hanover Clothing Company, 42 Carlisle Street, Hanover.
All right, it's halftime at Governor Mifflin Intermediate School. Constitution with a 6-point lead over the Squires of Delone Catholic, 32-26. What you see on your screen is our trivia question for tonight. The trivia question tonight is, what year was Lawrence B. Sonny Shepherd Memorial Gym built? If you can tell me that, please text me your first name, the first person with the right answer with their name, location, and the correct answer will win 2 free tickets to the movies at Regal Theaters in Westminster, courtesy of Regal Theaters. So, again, that number, 717-350-9385. You wouldn't believe the number of emails that I got when we missed 2 games in a row without a trivia question. I got more emails and Facebook's page hits than I care to admit. But that, again, that year, what year was Sonny B. Shepherd Memorial Gymnasium built? And no looking this up on the internet, by the way, folks. You know, I hate these people that go and they go, I'd like a lifeline. I'm going to call a friend. Hey, you got a computer nearby? Just kidding. The first person to text the name, their name, location, and the correct answer will win 2 free tickets to Regal Theaters. While we're waiting for that to occur, it is halftime. Folks, I will tell you that if you try to call me, that's not happening. You have to text me. You cannot call me. All right, we want to remind you of the things that are going on in and around Delone Catholic High School. The Delone Catholic Board of Directors invites their students, parents, alumni, and friends, all the stakeholders, to share their opinions as they perform their regular review of the strategic planning of Delone Catholic High School. They ask you to take just some time, fill out a questionnaire, and share your opinions. You can do that at www.delonecatholic.org. Join the Faculty Friends and Family Relay for Life team. I don't know why that's hard for me to say. For another year of celebrating those who have survived cancer, remembering those who have not, and fighting back against the disease that affects so many. Plan to attend. Got our first answer. Is this an incorrect answer? Sorry about that. Remember those who have not and fight back against the disease that affects so many. Plan to attend the Cash Bingo at Delone Catholic High School in the cafeteria Sunday, April the 7th. Doors open at 12 p.m. Bingo starts at 2. There's going to be speed bingo. There's going to be door prizes. Put that on your calendar and don't miss that. Delone Catholic Spring Musical is coming up this weekend. It is coming to the Old Gym stage this Friday. Again, a wrong answer. Okay, let me finish this. We do have a correct answer for that. Again, that curtain for Friday and Saturday goes up at 7 p.m. for Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella. Sunday, the curtain call is 2 p.m. Tickets are $5 for adults, $3 for students, and the students at Delone Catholic currently that have their official ID from the school will be admitted for free. Again, we want to thank everybody who came out to support the Hanover Relay for Life team event. It's at Chili's the past 2 nights. I was there. Oh, what a wonderful meal that was, by the way. Sources at Chili's tell me that it was one of the hugest turnouts that they've had, most likely one of the top 2 that they've ever seen at Chili's. So congratulations to the Relay for Life team for putting together that great fundraiser. It was a good time. We'd like to see a lot of good friends that we hadn't seen in a while. More importantly, to the Hanover area, congratulations to you for adding your support to the fight against cancer. Last and certainly not least, though, we do want to bring your attention to another effort that's currently underway in the area. Gifts from the Heart for Downs is an organization which raises funds to assist in granting wishes for children with Down syndrome. Tammy Brill is a member of the Delone Catholic class of 1987, and her daughter Kaylee, who happens to have Down syndrome, are collecting shoes of any size, shape, or condition in an effort to not only raise money but also awareness for the cause of Down syndrome. Town M Video in McSherrystown is attempting to help Tammy and Kaylee with their efforts, and we invite you to bring your shoes to Town M to help spread some joy to the hearts of these wonderful children. Town M Video is located at 355 Ridge Avenue in McSherrystown. You can also donate shoes directly to Tammy at 315 Oxford Road in New Oxford. If you have any questions, you can contact Town M at 717-632-8274 or Tammy at 717-521-9656. The question for the trivia tonight was, what year was Lawrence B. Sonny Shepherd Memorial Gym built? We had a number of wrong answers. My apologies to Joey Little, to Jack Neitz, and to Toby Myers, but you're incorrect. It was not 1969 or 68. It was not 1964. The correct answer came from Cork Lavelsberger in Hanover. He correctly answered that year was 1969. That was the correct answer, so congratulations to Cork Lavelsberger. We'll get you those 2 tickets out in the mail. If you would please email me text me your correct address. Or how we get those to you. So thank you for everybody for participating in our trivia this year. It's been fun to do. Hopefully we'll have another game yet to do more of that. Right now the Squire's on the short end of a 32-26 deficit, but they're in the game, they're playing hard, and this is one thing we talked about in pregame. They can't throw the ball away. They got to control the tempo of the game, and that is those two things have been successful. They've had a number of maybe 2 or 3 unforced turnovers here in the first half, but all things considered, it's been a good game, a good solid fundamental game for Delone Catholic. We're going to go ahead and take our last break here before we come back with the second half. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Do you want to find a men's store that makes your shopping experience easy? At Hanover Clothing Company, we have it all. From traditional to trendy, you'll find the perfect men's apparel. Our friendly staff will find exactly what you need. For over 82 years, we've had affordable prices on all of our clothing, including pants, suits, ties, and more. We also have big and tall sizes in every department and made-to-measure suits. Come in today to Hanover Clothing or visit us on the web at www.hanoverclothing.com. Hanover Clothing Company, 42 Carlisle Street, Hanover.
If you're looking for a blend of personal service and expertise, Miller Brown Ohm & Associates should be your first stop. Offering a broad range of services, MBOA serves business owners, executives, and independent professionals alike. Their service encompasses nearly every aspect of professional life, and their business's reputation reflects the high standards they demand of themselves. Miller Brown Ohm & Associates Certified Public Accountants, 335 Main Street, McSherrystown, 717-637-1500.
The name Town M Video and Computer should tell you everything you need to know about the Adams Hanover's own one-stop shop for everything video and computer. The area's only video to DVD provider, Town M on Ridge Avenue in McSherrystown also provides computer repair, printer and VCR repair, and event videography services throughout central Pennsylvania and northern Maryland. With so many computer technicians out there, it's hard to find one you can trust, and even more difficult to find one who doesn't charge an arm and a leg. Dan Colgan and his staff at Town M are products of the local area and graduates of Delone Catholic High School. They pride themselves on giving honest and free quotes on computer repair and stand behind their work 100%, while keeping their rates affordable for area families. So if you need a website for your business, programming help, or have old family films and tapes that you need to get safely to video, contact Town M Video and Computer today. Town M Video and Computer, 355 Ridge Avenue in McSherrystown, 717-632-8274.
All right, we are back at Governor Mifflin Intermediate School. It is a 32-26 halftime score. Again, we want to congratulate Cork Lavelsberger for his correct answer on our trivia question, which was when was Sonny B. Shepherd Memorial Gymnasium built? That was 1969, the year I was born. How's that make you feel? And the year that Jad and his wife, his lovely wife, were married. So it's a big year for lots of us here at DCBN. All right, the ball is inbounded. Squires have first possession in the second half. Brett Smith has it, gives it to Devin Moore. Devin pulls it right out. Looked for a second like he wanted to take a shot from the middle, but smartly pulls it out. Rebound taken out by Jake Wiles. Nice shot there. Devin Moore for three to start the second half. All right, folks, I'm getting information here. We'll talk about it here at the first timeout, that the correct answer for the trivia question. Now, I cannot take responsibility for this. The head honcho himself gave me the information, but we will talk about that here. No, Brett Smith off balance and should have rightfully fallen down, puts it up and in. 34-31 now. And I'm not passing the buck either. I have a text message to prove it. Kamar Williams with the ball out front now. Down to three. Squires haven't gotten it lower than three. And that shot is off. Shot by Pretos, rebounded by Jake Wiles. Gives it up to Smith, and now down to Tanner Orndorff. Back to Wiles. He drives. Oh, nice pickpocket there by number 24, Gilbert. And looked like he might have taken steps on that one. We're going to have a foul on Devin Moore. And it is. That's his second foul. First foul of the second half. King back to Prito. Gets it into Liggins. He's going to have a foul call on Andrew Austin. That's going to be Andrew's third foul, so we'll see what Coach Dooley does about this situation. He's going to call a timeout and get things under control. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll give you some recap of where we are right now. We are just about 2 minutes into the second half. Devin Moore has 9 points for Delone Catholic. I'm sorry, take that back. Brett Smith has 9. Devin Moore has 10 for Delone Catholic. Jake Wiles with 4. Austin with 4. Tanner Orndorff with 4. For the Generals, Kemar Williams with 6. Akeem King has 1 point from the foul line. Prito is the leading scorer. He's got 10. And Gilbert, 10. So that ties that. And Rakeem Liggins with 5. Foul-wise, we'll go through that here in a second. Andrew Austin with 3, the only one in real big foul trouble for Delone. Akeem King with the same situation. Gilbert's shot is off, but tipped in. I couldn't tell who got that. Was that number 1? That was Kemar Williams. He jumped up there and got it in. A holding foul, and I think that's going to be on Prito. It is, number 11. That'll be his second foul. So, again, getting back to that, Akeem King has 3 fouls. Prito now with 2. Vaughn with 2. And then Williams and Gilbert with 1 apiece. Smith has the ball, gives it to Moore. He looked it for a second. Andrew Austin has it. He took a look. 5-point game again. Smith had his flash, was open for a second there. Tried to dump it off to Austin. He does and gets it up and in. Andrew Austin fought for that one. 6 points for Andrew tonight. Down to 3 again. Delone needs a stop here. They need to get a jolt, get that score under 3 points. Back and forth from Williams to Prito. They give it down the corner. Whoa, nice shot there by King. He hits the 3. It's his first 3 points of the game, too. Now it's up to 6 again. Orndorff smartly taps it away, gives it to Moore. He drives, and a little bit short on that pass there by Moore. Couldn't quite get it to Andrew Austin. Generals come in transition, and that's going to go in and score. Number 10, Akeem King, puts it up on the backboard, and he's fouled by by Tanner Orndorff, I believe. Let's look at that again. No, it's on Brett Smith. That's his third. It's now Brett Smith with 3 fouls here early in the third, halfway through the third quarter. And that's off. And a lane violation. So the Squires will get a break there. Shot didn't count, second one taken away. Andrew Austin, he scores. Nice fluid shot there by Andrew. Andrew picks up his 8th point of the game. 4 in the first, 4 in the second right now. Oh, in and out, comes back down and in again for Floyd Prito. 12 points for him. Squires cutting and knocked down, but Tanner Orndorff, can't get it quite up high enough on the board. And I think that's time for Coach Dooley to get a timeout here. It's 45-35. He's getting a little bit away from him now. And there it is. There's the timeout. It is a 10-point lead for the Generals, 45-35. Full timeout. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Bay City Restaurant in Hanover is celebrating 50 years in business. Come out and celebrate with us and have fun, plus enjoy great food. Our quality food truly sets us apart with sizzling hand-cut steaks, fresh seafood selections, delicious pasta, and so much more. Plus, with 20 dinner entrees under $15, it's an affordable night out. Don't miss the excitement at Bay City Restaurant as we celebrate 50 years. Bay City Restaurant, it's more than a restaurant, it's a night out.
All right, back at the PIAA, Class AA, second round match between the Constitution Generals and Delone Catholic. Welcome to Governor Mifflin High School, or excuse me, I did it again, Jed. It's the intermediate school. Why I keep doing that is I guess I feel like we should be playing it at a high school. Again, I want to make a public thank you to Chad Sneeringer for helping us all out here at DCBN. He's been here, 4 out of the last 5 games at least, so we appreciate his efforts in all of that. A little bit of a drive for him as well as the rest of us here at DCBN. Tanner Orndorff has the ball. Kicks it over to Andrew Austin. Looked inside, got it to Smith. That ball rattles around, rebounded by Moore, and it looked as if he might have been fouled, but it was knocked out of bounds by number 24, Gilbert. Squires set up their play. Orndorff gets it in to Moore. Moore kicks it over to Jake Wiles. Jake, nice slide move there and gets it in. Inside to Liggins. Orndorff doing the best he can. Raheem's just a little bit bigger than he is. He took it right over top of him. 47-37, 10-point game now. Coming to 2:25 to go in the third period. Moore kicks it out to Austin. Double team's coming. Gets it around over to Tanner Orndorff. Tanner drives. Whoa, and he hits the ground hard. We got a foul call underneath. That's going to be on Raheem Liggins. That's his first. Now the Squires have 2 people with 3. The Generals have 2 people with 2 fouls, 1 with 3. 2 of which were starting in the game. It's Tanner 5 now for the game. Been fighting a tough battle inside with Raheem Liggins, but he puts that one in as well, gives him 6. Eight-point game. And this is what we talked about. They're going to try to sit out here and play with the ball, force the Squires to come out of this zone that they're in, 2-3 zone. Coach Dooley actually yelling to his players, take a little rest. That's not a bad idea, Coach. Not a bad idea at all. Clock is running. Down to 1:20 to go, third period. Here come the Squires with the trap. And that ball is nicely handled there by number 10, King. And we got a timeout by the Constitution Generals. Referees certainly take their time at the PIAA level to let you know which one it is. It is a 30-second timeout. Again, we'll go through the litany here a little bit. Brett Smith with 3 fouls, Devin Moore with 2, Jake Wiles with 1, Andrew Austin with 3, and Tanner Orndorff with 1. Kamar Williams has a single foul. Akeem King with 3 fouls, Chad Andrews with 1, Preto with 2, Vaughn with 2, Gilbert with 1, and Liggins with 1. So lots of fouls across the board for the Generals. Only one, King being the issue with 3 fouls. And, of course, Brett Smith doesn't want to pick up his fourth foul, excuse me. He has 3 now. Coach Julie leaves him in the game here, but then again, I don't think he's going to come out of this game, period. Clock's running with 1:10 to go, third period. Squires still sitting in that 2-3 zone. Under a minute. And they come out now into the trap. Tanner Orndorff comes out up top, passes the other side. Nice quick hands there by the Generals. King gets it out. It's Prito. They kick it out to Kemar Williams. He drives the left side. It's off. Rebound by the Squires. And there's going to be a foul call on number 11, Floyd Prito. That's going to be his 3rd foul. So now it's ran some clock off, but Squires get the steal and pick up a crucial foul on Prito. A chance now for the Squires to get this down under 8 with 18 seconds to go in the third period. Austin looks down, gives it to Smith. Smith drives, and a foul. Number 24, Gilbert, his 2nd foul. Smith goes to the line. He'll shoot. And that one's in. Brett now with 10 points. That one's off. Rebound Liggins. Liggins throws it up, and it bounced off one of the speakers here at the gym. In the end of the third quarter, it's a 7-point game. The Generals 47, the Squires 40. We'll be right back.
Do you want to find a men's store that makes your shopping experience easy? At Hanover Clothing Company, we have it all. From traditional to trendy, you'll find the perfect men's apparel. Our friendly staff will find exactly what you need. For over 82 years, we've had affordable prices on all of our clothing, including pants, suits, ties, and more. We also have big and tall sizes in every department and made-to-measure suits. Come in today to Hanover Clothing or visit us on the web at www.hanoverclothing.com. Hanover Clothing Company, 42 Carlisle Street, Hanover.
All right, I want to address the situation from halftime. I do have a text message from the power that is that says that the answer is 1969. So if I am incorrect, we will rectify that situation one way or another. I have all the text messages from those who answered 1968. If that situation is what it is, we will rectify that by giving you tickets as well. That will be coming from DCBN and Town M Video. So we apologize if there's an error, but again, we'll double check that and get back to you. Ball's in bounds. Starts the fourth quarter. The Generals have the ball. The Squires in a 2-1-2 trapping zone. And that ball's tipped up in the air by Smith. And Tanner Orndorff's there, but quickness of number 12, Vaughn. And that shot's missed. Liggins puts it back, though. Nine-point game. Fourth quarter. Loser goes home for the season. Nice move by Jake Wiles. Foul is called. So number 24, Gilbert. That'll be his 3rd. So here we are with 7:19 to go in the fourth period. Ahmad Gilbert has 3 fouls. Floyd Prito with 3 fouls. Akeem King with 3 fouls. That's off the front of the rim. And that one goes in. Jake Wiles now with 7 points. Out of bounds to the Squires. Smith drives the lane, puts it up on the backboard, and it comes down off. Rebound by 24, Gilbert. Generals now with the ball. Here comes the trap and timeout. .30-second timeout. I want to remind you, folks, that the All-Star game, the York County League All-Star game is coming up. It is the York White Rose Lions will be sponsoring the 2013 Senior All-Star game, Sunday, March the 24th at Spring Grove High School in Spring Grove. The girls' game is at 2. The boys' game is at 4. Hanover boys, Drew Vogel. The girls, Zoe Cleary. Delone Catholic's Brett Smith, Tanner Orndorff, Abby Sponseller, Bethany Ball, and Julie Mall. And Southwest, Parker Bean, Mike Duffy, and Amy Spiegelmeyer all will perform and put their talents on display for you that day. You know, put that on your calendar and go and support the York County League All-Stars. In the corner, side steps, that ball's off. Rebound, Jake Wiles. Squires down by 8, need a run here. Don't have to get them all at once. Tanner drives, and there's a blocking foul on Liggins. Raheem has his second foul. Hakeem King re-enters the game. He'll take Kemar Williams' place. Ill-advised pass there, but Brett Smith gets it back, dumps it out to Devin Moore, hits the 3. Squires needed that boost. Down to a 5-point game now. Nice hustle by Tanner Orndorff. Ball gets into Leggins, though. He gets it in for 2. Almost automatic when he's a 1.5 from the basket, though, isn't he? Smith looks to drive. Loses control of the ball. It's off his knee, the referee calls. Again, another lost opportunity for the Squires. Playing keep away. Here we go. Squires need to get to the ball. Devin Moore's called for the foul. That's going to be his 3rd. Devin Altland checks in the game. He'll come in for Andrew Ralston. That's a miss. Rebound by Moore. Tipped away by number 24, Gilbert. That shot's off. It looked like a travel. There it is. There's the call. Turnover to the Squires. Austin will check back in. Devin Altland comes back out. These 5 gentlemen have played pretty much 99% of the whole game. Altland came in for a few plays, and Billy Kilkelly for a few plays, but it has been all the starting 5 for Delone Catholic here tonight. Jake Wiles with the ball on the right wing. Gets it over to Moore. Moore takes his man into a triple team, and we're going to have a jump ball. That still stays with Delone Catholic. Ball's inbounds. Andrew Austin for three. Wow. Picked a good time to nail that. 51-47. And Devin picks up his fourth foul right there. Devin Altman comes in for Andrew Austin again. Put him in for his quickness on defense. And now precariously, Devin Moore with 4 fouls. Brett Smith with 3 fouls. Andrew Austin with 3 fouls. And the Squires go on the floor after the ball. Stolen by Smith. Takes it to the hoop, and he's fouled. Fouled by number 10, Akeem King. That's his 4th. First one goes down. That's off. Rebound by 24 Gilbert. Williams will bring it up. Squires up again, and that trapping defense. They get it into Leggins. Passes it up to Gilbert, and that's going to be off. Tanner Orndorff picks up a foul. That's his second. Gilbert misses the first. 3-point game. Devin Moore comes back in. Halfway gone almost in the fourth quarter. After last night's game, folks, if you haven't realized it yet, good teams win at the foul line. That second shot goes in. Successful teams in the tournament get foul shots at the end of the year. That's how you win them. Squires now down 4. Orndorff finds, and that's nice pass from Jake Wiles to Smith, and they're going to call Gilbert out of bounds. So a opportune situation there for the Squires. Gilbert's not sure he likes the call, but the referee got it. He did. Quick pass into Devin Moore. Devin takes it up. Nothing called. Takes it up again. Still nothing. Blocked shot. Gilbert has it in possession now. King has it, and he'll bring it up. Down 4, 3:46 to go. Nice play, nice attempt there by Jake Wiles. Good hustle. Prito re-enters the game. Comes in for Vaughn for the Generals. Jake Wiles has some no call there. Smith bumped into him. Ball's loose. I was going to say, it looked like he might want to get to that. Dumps it into Gilbert. That's off. Liggins takes it up strong, draws the foul. It's going to be on Andrew Austin. That's his 4th. Andrew Austin has 4. Devin Moore has 4. Brett Smith has 3. Tanner Orndorff with 2. So Tanner Orndorff can give 1. Jake Wiles can give 1. That's off the side of the rim. Altman will go out. Moore comes back in. And he puts the second one in. Quiet 13 points for Liggins, all of which coming through the timeout, Delone Catholic. It's a full timeout, so we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Bay City Restaurant in Hanover is celebrating 50 years in business. Come out and celebrate with us and have fun, plus enjoy great food. Our quality food truly sets us apart with sizzling hand-cut steaks, fresh seafood selections, delicious pasta, and so much more. Plus, with 20 dinner entrees under $15, it's an affordable night out. Don't miss the excitement at Bay City Restaurant as we celebrate 50 years. Bay City Restaurant, it's more than a restaurant, it's a night out.
All right, we are back. It is a 53-48 lead for the Constitution. Delone Catholic has some fouls to give. Andrew Austin has 4. Devin Moore has 4, so they got to keep away from those two. Squires with the possession. Chance now to get this lead down to 3. Again, with very few exceptions, it has been these 5. That's Jake Wiles is going to come up short. Rebound, Andrew Austin. And there, that ball is knocked out of bounds by Liggins. Squires will have the ball. Way up top, Jake Wiles gives it to Smith. Smith pulls up. That's in and out. Rebound. Tanner Orndorff puts it up. Rebounded by number 11. Preto brings it up. That ball's up and off. Liggins takes it up. He misses. Another time. Stole. Oh, it looked like it got clean out of that one, but referee called it. That's going to be on Brett. That's number 4. 3 of Delone Catholic starters with 4 fouls. 2 minutes, 39 seconds to go in what will be the end of one of these two teams' seasons. That shot's up and in. Up and off, rebounded by Andrew Austin. Gives it to Moore. Gives it to Brett Smith. I'm seeing things here now. Brett Smith takes a 3. It's off. Tanner Orndorff with the rebound. And it's stolen out from under the Squires. Nice play there by number 10, Keem King. And there's going to be a foul. Is that on Jake? Jake Wiles. I said that earlier. Jake's got 1 foul, so he's got plenty to give. That's his 2nd foul of the game. That one's off. Austin with the rebound, gives it to Smith. Squires need a quick bucket here. Jake Wiles. Gives it to Orndorff, gives it back to Smith, pulls up for 3. In and out of the basket. And they call it off of Jake Wiles. Devin Altland checks in for Devin Moore. That's a purely defensive scheme here now. They don't want to pick up his 5th foul. And my ball just about got taken away. Up the court to Liggins, and he makes that one. 56-48 now. Jake Wiles driving, dumps it up and off the back of the rim and everything. Rebounded by Gilbert, outlets to Preto. And now the Squires are kind of behind the 8 ball here now. It's going to be a foul on Tanner Orndorff. It will be his 3rd. That one's in and out. That one's off. Rebounded by Austin. Squires need to get a bucket here. Devin Moore, and that's off. Rebounded by Leggins. Gilbert took the ball to the hoop. It looked like he came up limping. Moore! And he's going to draw the foul. Well, not quite high enough on the board to get spun around there on that one. That's going to be number 3 on Leggins, Raheem Leggins. Moore puts that one in. Gets it down below 10. That's off. Rebounded by the Generals. Coming up on 1 minute to go. And there's the ball on the floor. It's taken back by the Generals. And there's a pushing foul. Jake Wiles picks up his 3rd foul. Williams misses the first one. They certainly are giving Delone Catholic every opportunity with the missed foul shots. And that one goes in, makes it a 10-point game again. Give it to Tanner. Tanner brings it up. Kicks it out to Devin Moore. He'll take the 2. And timeout Delone Catholic. Just want to remind you about the things that are going on here at Delone Catholic over the next couple of days. Most importantly, most recently coming up here will be Delone Catholic Spring Musical. It's coming to the old gym stage this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday and Saturday, the curtain's going to go up at 7 p.m. for Rogers and Hammerstein's Cinderella. Curtain call on Sunday is 2 p.m. Tickets are $5 for adults, $3 for students, and if the Delone Catholic student has their ID, they can get in for free. About 50 seconds left here in one of these teams' seasons. It's 59-51 Constitution. Delone Catholic needs some good luck, let's put it that way. They did get a basket to cut it to 8. They do have the timeout now to set up a play. Looks like they're in a 1-3-1. Austin does have a foul to give. No, I'm sorry, that is 4. He has 4. Ball's way over here. Delone needs to foul quickly. Generals aren't giving him any opportunity. There is a foul. It's going to be on Andrew Austin, and that will end his evening. So Andrew, regardless of the end result, wonderful season for him. He is done for the evening. 38 seconds remain. Squires down by 8. That's off. Second of 2 off. Oh, okay. Tanner Orndorff gets it inbounds. Takes it to the hoop. And he's going to be fouled. The shot is good. That cuts the lead to 6 with 33 seconds to go. Number 11, Preto, has his 4th foul. Kilkelly enters the game. Devin Moore will come out. Orndorff misses the opportunity for 3 points. And there is the foul by Devin Altland. That will send Constitution to the line. Still 1-1, unless they haven't changed it. Oh, it is 10 now. Okay, it is 10. So there'll be 2 shots. You know, Chad, I haven't seen lane violations called this many times in a high school game as far back as I can remember. And that one rattles around but does go down. 7-point game. Right. That one's off. Rebounded by Altland. They get it up to Orndorff now. The clock is running. Tanner Orndorff takes it to the basket. It's off. He gets to it again, but no doing. It's out of bounds, and it'll go to the Generals with 18.6 seconds remaining. Squires need a steal here quickly. Steal or a foul, going after the ball. Billy Kilkelly gets called for the foul. It's a 2-shot foul for the Generals. With a 7-point lead. One of these may seal the fate for the Squires tonight. And there's the one. Regardless of the end result, you cannot say anything but joy and congratulations to these Squires. They played very well tonight with very few exceptions. Not quite sure what happened there. Referees are going to get together and discuss it. I think Coach Dooley's saying it's a technical foul. I'm not sure. Coach Dooley's arguing for a technical foul on the Generals. I'm not quite sure exactly what it was for. Well, whatever it is, it's Delone Catholic ball. Whatever it was, Coach Dooley satisfied with the answer given by the referee, so we move on. 15.8 seconds to go in the game. 9 points. Orndorff's got it. Time is ticking. Kicks it out. Jake Wiles for 3. That's going to be short. Devin Moore puts it up. He's going to be fouled by Leggins. Devin puts the first one in. Puts the second one in, 65 now. And there is a foul. See who they called that on. That's gone Devin Altman. Gilbert will go to the line, shoot two with 6.9 seconds to go. First one's off the front of the rim. And with that one down, the Squires now 63-55 with 6 seconds to go. That's all she wrote for Delone Catholic's 2013 season. Congratulations to the Generals from Constitution as they move on. But this will be the end of the Squires season for both boys and girls. What a tremendous outing, though, tonight for Delone Catholic. Brett Smith in his final game as a senior here, 4-year starter for Delone. Not quite a 4-year starter. He missed the first 2 or 3 games of his freshman year. But what can be said? I mean, the Squires of Delone Catholic, again, into the second round of the state tournament. Not quite what they would like to have had as far as an end result. But congratulations to these young men for the effort that they've shown all year round. There's a hug from his mom, Brett Smith. And I know Brett's disappointed that this couldn't have gone to a state title, but what a wonderful effort. I want to thank everybody involved with DCBN, Jad Sneeringer, Tommy Reese, Mark Lookenbill, Kathy Rote. If I'm forgetting anybody, I apologize for that right now. But I want to thank Dr. Thiak for her approval and support of Delone Catholic Broadcast Network this year. Folks, this is our last broadcast for the season. We will be back with baseball sometime in April. But thank you all for joining us on DCBN as we went through this entire roller coaster ride with you for boys and girls. It's been our pleasure to bring the games to you, and we'll be back sometime in baseball. For Mark Lookenbill, for Jad Sneeringer tonight, I'm Dan Colgan. Good night from DCBN.